Hey yo, how's it going, everybody? This is Kyle Manzolini. Earlier today, I went to go see the Illumination duck movie, Migration. Going into the movie, I was kind of looking forward to it. It definitely looked like it had potential to be one of Illumination's stronger movies. And it just looked like a fun, simple time. And that's exactly what I got, and it was actually quite good. Like this this is definitely among Illumination's strongest movies. Like a lot of this movie worked for me. Like, of course, considering it's by one of the most well-known animation companies, the animation is, while not experimental, is still gorgeous because there's like tons of beautiful scenery, great character designs, and all that you've come to expect from the company. Also, solid voice performances from each of the characters. Kumail Nanjiani, Elizabeth Banks, Danny DeVito, Keegan-Michael Key, and Awkwafina all play their roles very well. Like, it's probably Illumination's like best assembled cast because each of the actors fit the roles very well. And on the subject of the characters, they're very likable and relatable, considering this is a family movie about a family just going on a crazy trip and all the shenanigans that happen along the way. And there's a lot you can relate to, not just with the characters, but also with the situations that they get into. And is the movie funny? It isn't like, haha, it'll knock your socks off funny, but it got a few solid laughs out of me. Like, it's a funny movie. You'll definitely get some good laughs out of the movie. Like I said, it's not laugh out loud funny, but that doesn't mean it's not funny at all. Like, it's definitely funny. And what I think is arguably its biggest benefit is that the story is simple and the runtime is short. This is, believe it or not, only an hour and 23-minute movie, and it didn't need to be any longer than that. Like, that is literally the perfect runtime for this movie, and it utilized it very well. So pacing was not an issue. And also, like I said, the story is very simple, but it works to the movie's benefit. I know some of you, when you go see this movie, might consider that a problem, that the story's too simple and you want something more sophisticated, but it's refreshing to have a simple story that actually had a good impact on me while I was watching it. I don't really have much issues with the movie other than they do try to get a villain in there. The story really didn't need a villain, but I also didn't mind that there was a villain, so I know that'll throw some of you off, but that's really the only main issue that I can see, because otherwise it's just a very solid, really good, very well told, very delightful, fun family adventure that I think everyone can enjoy. Not just the little kids, but people like me can get stuff out of it as well and still enjoy it and have a fun time. And I will mention, if you didn't already know this, that there's a Despicable Me short before the movie called Mooned, which is the grand return of Vector, and it's him trying to basically get off of the moon because he was stranded there after the events of the very first movie. And the short is also a fun time. Like, the audience that I went with definitely had a blast watching that short. Like, tons of laughs in the theater. So, yeah, it's a very strong short that leads into a legitimately good and solid movie from Illumination that definitely strikes as one of their better projects, at least in terms of story. Like, because earlier this year, Illumination also had the Super Mario Brothers movie, which didn't really have a story, but it didn't need one because it pleased the fans and gave them exactly what they wanted, and even someone like me could still very much enjoy the movie. So, yeah. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts on Migration. I really hope that you guys go see it. It gets a solid recommend from me. Um, and yeah, I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.